registered yoga teacher. And one of the things that I would like to start doing is giving you some background and information on events and workshops that I'll be holding. So one workshop that's coming up shortly is a Yin and Myofascial Release workshop. And so I love this workshop. It's very therapeutic and a great form of self-care. It's especially good for athletes who need to remain mobile. If you suffer from chronic tightness or pain, this is also a great workshop for you. And really just for anyone. Essentially we're going to be giving ourselves like our own massage. And what we're going to be doing with the myofascial release is finding tight spots within our body. And so a lot of times we think of those as knots. So if you've ever gotten a massage, your massage therapist will find these knots in your body. And that's the same thing that we're going to be doing, except we're going to be doing it with tennis balls. So I ask everyone who registers to bring 2 tennis balls. If you don't have tennis balls, you can use lacrosse balls. They're a little bit harder, so it kind of depends on what you like. Or another great tool is a yoga tune-up ball. And so I love these. They're a little bit more pliable, and they come in this really nice bag. And so they're nice if you're driving for long drives. You can kind of put them behind your back, or yeah, they're really, really nice. But what we'll be doing is finding those tight spots. We'll start with the feet and work all the way up. And one of the things that's nice is you'll find spots that you didn't even know that you were tight in. So for me, I realized after doing this over and over again how tight I am in my glutes as well as my IT bands. And also, I'm always chronically tight in this, this right shoulder. And so we are going to be putting pressure on the fascia. And so that's where those knots come from. And fascia runs all the way through our body. It covers bone and muscle. And so what happens is that over time, because of a number of reasons, but repetitive movements, if you're doing the same movement over and over again, that fascia can become tethered in that spot. Fascia does not like repetition. It likes varied movements. Also, if you have poor posture, absolutely, you can start to get these tight spots. That's why a lot of us are actually super tight in the shoulders, just because of our posture. And then also, if you've ever had surgery, scar tissue, where scar tissue is, that we can start to get that tension there too. And so we'll be working into those spots, and the goal of this is to apply that pressure and feel this sense of release. And so we'll hold it for at least usually a minute or so. And the key is that you want to be able to breathe through it. So when you're putting pressure, it doesn't always feel, I don't want to say it feels good, but it doesn't, it's like that hurts so good kind of thing, and so you'll feel it definitely. And then we're going to pair it with Yin Yoga, which is a branch of yoga where you come into a pose and you hold it anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes typically. And so the reason that we hold it for a longer period of time is that it takes usually at least 2 minutes for that fascia to start to lengthen, or the connective tissue to start to lengthen. And it's a really nice pairing with myofascial release, because we will do a MFR technique, and then we'll work to stretch out the tissues. And we'll get the sense of kind of like, and you'll feel it throughout the body. One of the things that I love about this workshop, even more so than just the how you'll feel afterwards, is that this is 2 hours just for you. And so we're coming inward, which we don't typically do. It's a long time to just be with ourselves. So you get 2 hours to think about and really realize what it is you need, and letting yourself just do that. And so it's nice because you get to let everything else that's going outside of your life and just focus on the here and the now. If you have any questions, let me know. You can email me at heatherbyeryoga@gmail.com, or you can look me up on Facebook at Heather Byer Yoga. But I'll go over a lot more of this at the beginning of the workshop, kind of the why behind what we're doing. But the yoga workshop is on March 5th at 12:30 to 2:30 at Infinity Yoga Studio. And so you can register beforehand and get the discount at $20 per person, or you can register at the door for $25. And you can do that by going to the studio and registering there, or you can do it if you go to my Facebook page. I have a link there. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope to see you there. Thanks.